Two concepts people often confuse. Many people talk about the subconscious mind. Many people talk about self-hypnosis. But very few people clearly explain the difference between the two. Some think self-hypnosis is the subconscious mind. Some think hypnosis controls the subconscious. Some believe the subconscious is something mystical. Some believe hypnosis is mind control. This confusion stops people from using either correctly. So in this video, we will answer one clear question. What is the real difference between self-hypnosis and the subconscious mind? And, more importantly, how they are connected, how they are different, how each one actually works, why understanding the difference changes everything. No myths, no exaggeration, no confusion, just clarity. First, a simple overview. Let's start with a simple statement. The subconscious mind is a system. Self-hypnosis is a method. They are not the same thing. One is what exists. The other is how you interact with it. Understanding this distinction is the key. What is the subconscious mind? The subconscious mind is the part of your mind that operates below conscious awareness. You are not aware of it moment to moment, yet it controls most of your life. The subconscious mind is responsible for habits, automatic behaviors, emotional reactions, beliefs, self-image, conditioning, memory patterns. It runs continuously without rest. It does not analyze. It does not debate. It does not question. It simply executes stored programs. What the subconscious mind is not. The subconscious mind is not a separate entity, a mystical force, a conscious thinker. It is a learning and automation system. It learns through repetition, emotion, experience, association. Once something is learned, the subconscious repeats it automatically. Why the subconscious mind is so powerful. The subconscious mind controls about 90 to 95% of your daily behavior. That includes how you react under stress, how confident or anxious you feel, what habits you repeat, how you speak to yourself internally, what feels normal or possible. Your conscious mind makes plans. Your subconscious mind runs reality. How the subconscious mind was programmed. Most subconscious programming happens in childhood, through emotional experiences, through repetition. Before the age of around 7 years, the brain operates mostly in hypnotic brainwave states. This means information enters without filtering. Beliefs form without logic. Statements, experiences, and environments become internal truths. Later in life, these beliefs operate silently. The subconscious mind and habits. Habits live in the subconscious. At first, behaviors are conscious. With repetition, the subconscious takes over. This is why. You drive without thinking. You react emotionally without choosing. You repeat patterns even when you don't want to. The subconscious values efficiency and familiarity. The subconscious mind is neutral. One important truth: the subconscious mind is neutral. It does not judge. It does not care about success or failure. It does not care about happiness or suffering. It simply repeats what it has learned. If it learned fear, it produces fear. If it learned confidence, it produces confidence. Now, What is self-hypnosis? Self-hypnosis is not a part of the subconscious mind. Self-hypnosis is a mental state and method. Self-hypnosis is a state of focused attention, reduced mental noise, increased receptivity. It is a deliberate way of entering a learning state. You guide your own attention. You remain aware. You are always in control. Self-hypnosis is not sleep. This is important. Self-hypnosis is not sleep. In sleep, awareness fades, control disappears. In self-hypnosis, awareness remains, focus increases, inner attention sharpens, the body relaxes, the mind becomes inwardly alert. You already experience hypnosis naturally. Self-hypnosis is not rare. You experience hypnotic states when you get lost in a movie, you daydream deeply, you drive and forget the last few minutes, you scroll without awareness. In these moments, the conscious mind relaxes. The subconscious mind becomes more dominant. Self-hypnosis simply makes this process intentional. The core difference, very important. Let's state the difference clearly. The subconscious mind is the storage and control system. Self-hypnosis is a way to access and influence that system. The subconscious exists whether you use hypnosis or not. Self-hypnosis is a tool, not a structure. Why people confuse them? People confuse self-hypnosis and the subconscious mind because hypnosis accesses subconscious patterns. Hypnosis works best when the subconscious is receptive, but they are not the same thing. A simple analogy: the subconscious mind is the software. Self-hypnosis is the keyboard. Typing is not the software. It is how you interact with it.
How self-hypnosis works with the subconscious. Self-hypnosis works by calming the conscious mind, reducing critical resistance, allowing focused attention. When this happens, old patterns become flexible. New suggestions feel natural. Learning accelerates. The subconscious becomes more open to updating. The role of the conscious mind in self-hypnosis. The conscious mind does not disappear. It simply steps back. Normally, the conscious mind criticizes, doubts, analyzes, resists change. In self-hypnosis, critical resistance softens, awareness remains, focus narrows. This creates an ideal learning environment. Suggestion: the bridge between them. Suggestion is how self-hypnosis communicates with the subconscious. A suggestion is not force. It is a direction offered when the mind is receptive. Examples: I respond calmly under pressure. My habits support my health. I feel confident speaking. When given in hypnosis, suggestions bypass resistance. They feel believable. They integrate naturally. Why self-hypnosis is powerful? Self-hypnosis is powerful because it works at the level of habit formation, reduces inner conflict, uses repetition naturally, aligns with brain learning mechanisms. It does not fight the subconscious, it cooperates with it. Subconscious change without hypnosis. It is possible to change the subconscious without hypnosis. Examples: strong emotional experiences, trauma, repeated environments, long-term habits. But these are often unconscious and uncontrolled. Self-hypnosis allows intentional change. Self-hypnosis versus willpower. Willpower uses conscious energy. Self-hypnosis trains subconscious automation. This is why, willpower fades. Hypnosis-based change lasts longer. You stop forcing behavior. You start reshaping patterns. Why self-hypnosis feels gentle? Self-hypnosis does not feel aggressive. It feels calm, natural, focused. This is because it respects how the brain learns. The subconscious resists force. It responds to consistency. Myths about self-hypnosis and the subconscious. Myth 1. Hypnosis controls the subconscious completely. Truth. It only influences it gently. Myth 2. You lose control in hypnosis. Truth. You remain fully aware. Myth 3. The subconscious is dangerous. Truth. It is protective and neutral. Myth 4. Hypnosis works instantly. Truth. Change happens progressively. Who is in control during self-hypnosis? You are. Self-hypnosis is self-directed. You cannot be forced. You cannot be controlled. You cannot accept suggestions against your values. The subconscious may resist suggestions that feel unsafe or unrealistic. That resistance is protection. The subconscious mind without self-hypnosis. Without awareness, habits repeat automatically. Emotional reactions dominate. Old beliefs run unchecked. Most people live this way, not because they choose it, but because they don't know how to interact with the subconscious. Self-hypnosis as a skill. Self-hypnosis is a skill. Like meditation or exercise, it improves with practice. It becomes easier. It becomes more effective. The subconscious learns through repetition. When self-hypnosis works best. Self-hypnosis works best when practiced consistently, used calmly, focused on one change at a time. It is especially effective for habit change, stress reduction, emotional regulation, confidence, focus. When self-hypnosis is not enough. Self-hypnosis is a tool, not a cure-all. It does not replace medical treatment, therapy when needed, but it is a powerful support tool. The relationship summarized. Let's summarize the real difference. Subconscious mind, a system, stores habits, beliefs, emotions, runs automatically, learns through repetition and emotion. Self-hypnosis, a method, creates focused learning states, reduces resistance, introduces intentional suggestions. One is the engine, the other is the method of tuning it. The biggest mistake people make. The biggest mistake is thinking hypnosis controls the subconscious, or the subconscious is uncontrollable. Both are wrong. Change happens through cooperation, not control. Final truth. Your subconscious mind is not your enemy. Self-hypnosis is not magic. Together, they form a learning system. When you understand the difference, you stop fighting habits. You stop blaming yourself. You start training patterns. That is real empowerment. Closing. The subconscious mind shapes your life automatically. Self-hypnosis gives you a way to participate in that process consciously, not through force, not through control, but through understanding. And when understanding meets consistency, change becomes natural.